That's right. Charlie and I were like, what is it that the world is missing right now? And we realized that it's Zoom webinars with hundreds of people who are unable to actually be seen and who write messages in the chat thread so quickly that we can't read them. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hello. We have now, all right, I feel like we can actually start talking now. We have 820 people in this room. That feels substantial. So everybody, I'd like to take a few minutes and everybody just will go around the room, the 830 people, and everybody just introduce yourself. Give a little bit of information about where you're from, how many brothers and sisters you have, what your favorite flavor of ice cream and color are, that sort of thing. And then when you're done talking, the next person will go ahead. All right, let's start. Hi, I'm Misha. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I have one brother and two half sisters, and I have two children. I have a favorite child, but I'm not going to tell you who that is. And I have a favorite flavor of ice cream, which is peppermint. Favorite color is orange. Charlie?
Okay. Yeah. Hi, Misha. Nice to meet you. I'm Charlie Caben, originally from San Francisco, California. I have two children as well. They're both my favorites, but one's a little bit cooler than the other one, not gonna lie. Um,
Tell our children find this archive
they'll write
recording
books.
someday.
This is not like we're not recording, right? Oh wait, I'm recording it. Great. We'll edit that out. I'm my favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate fudge brownie by Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I would like to inform you that my
Mm.
daughter recently decided to become a vegan because I took her to an animal sanctuary. And so we got chocolate fudge brownie Ben and Jerry's non-dairy ice cream last night. And I was like, this is actually pretty good. This is actually
Great.
kind of tasty. So there you go.
It's
We
it's
have,
legit. I had a girlfriend that worked at a Ben and Jerry's. We ate a lot of Ben and Jerry's.
that. Um, hi everyone. Thank you for participating in the Gish Fest. That was so fun and so festival, so gishy, hence the name Gish Fest. Um, I hope everyone's doing okay. I feel like I haven't seen the outside world enough for such a long time. So I would like to offer everyone, I'm reading the chat right now, but I'd like to offer everyone a big virtual hug and a big thank you for participating in our Gish Fest. We raised almost $80,000 and helped 1,500 families with PPE and hygiene kits and oxygen concentrators, which are great because they just take the air and concentrate it, and then you can reuse it again and again without having to go refill at a laboratory. And it's great for rural outposts in India. And we want to thank you for that. It's pretty great that you can play a game for one afternoon and have that kind of impact. So thanks to you all. Anybody? Maybe we could do a little like show and tell. What do you think, Charlie?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Let's do it. There's some really good stuff.
Raise your hand if you want to like come on the screen and show something that you did on the weekend, or just something that you want to show. Hi, Sam.
My goodness, Misha just said hi to me.
Sam.
Okay, don't say anything bad.
Okay.
Because I'm protected.
You're threatening me? Is that how this is starting with a knife?
A little bit, I think. I wanted to show you my outfit. Do you recognize this sweater?
Oh my goodness! Where did you make that?
No, I found it.
That's amazing.
I wish I made it. I wish I could do something like that.
My character on Supernatural when I was playing the character of Misha on Supernatural.
Yeah.
He wore that sweater.
Yeah.
And they initially when we were shooting that, they initially brought me some like cool looking clothes, and I was like, no, the Misha character is like me. He's a total dork who wears really flamboyant sweaters. And they were like, how fun. So they brought me that. And then, of course, subsequently, I wore it all the time.
So So there's that. And then I wanted to show you guys my Queen of England outfit from
Are you taking your shirt
Gish
off?
Fest. Well, I have this nice Jensen shirt.
Okay.
That was scary.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I have something on underneath.
Okay. Where are you that you're so well layered?
I am in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and it's really hot. And I'm on my balcony and I'm dying. Yeah.
You are lucky to be in such a pretty place.
So this is my Queen of England dress, and this is my Queen of England hat, as you can see.
That's
It has a flower.
well done.
So
Nice
that
work.
yeah. And I really wanted to show you guys from the mini hunt, not from Gish Fest. I worked really hard on this Skittles portrait. I thought it was going to be the most amazing thing ever. And you remember Felicia Day was like our host for that one.
Of course.
So this was my Felicia Day.
I can see why you would be proud of that. Very, very impressive work.
This was my first,
but that's quite Picasso-esque.
This is my first ever Skittles Gish anything. So
well, and it could well be your last.
Oh, thanks, Misha.
That escalated so quickly.
Hey! Don't forget.
Thank you, Sam. So nice to talk to
much.
you in Halifax.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Misha.
Bye.
Bye.
I hope we didn't interrupt her doing air traffic controlling. That would be unfortunate if she was paying attention to this. Then
terrible. Ravedna.
Hi.
How are you?
Good and you? Oh my gosh, sorry, I didn't expect to be called, so I got caught very unaware.
Where are you?
I am in Canada, Toronto, but originally from South Africa, so that's what the accent is, not Australian or English.
I probably would have said something completely wrong. I probably would have said you were from India or something. So there you go.
It's okay, I understand why. I'm trying to find the one thing that I was so proud of from Gish Fest, but of course, now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. But it was a little bracelet that I made.
I prefer a description than an actual show and tell.
I know it's so much better to use your imagination.
Stimulating the imagination.
It's now become a favorite toy for my 4-year-old and 1-year-old. So even if I tried to find it, but it was a bracelet that I made out of a plastic bottle for a mini hunt, and I had stolen my little girl's stickers and Q-Tex to color it. It was the one for Rob's medical act.
Oh, and how did your child take to you stealing her possessions?
She's pretty good with that. She doesn't mind so much, as long as I promise to replace what I have stolen.
I see. Well, it's good that you have those boundaries well established in your family.
Yes, you need to with little girls, otherwise you just have issues.
Yeah, when you steal things from them.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
And well done. You pronounced my name very well. I am so impressed. Most people really have trouble with that.
I'm so glad. Well, very nice talking to you.
You too. I'm so sorry I didn't have something to actually show you, but hopefully that exercised your imagination.
That was great. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye. Hi, not Matilda.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well.
Man,
this is the result of my Gish team.
That is uncanny. Your background is really something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I use this actually for teaching.
No way.
I'm a
really?
physicist. That's my day job. I'm actually at work at the moment because I have exams at 9 o'clock. So.
Wow.
This is my work outfit today.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How did
my colleagues already know that I'm weird.
How did you justify that? Was there any explanation, or did you just show up this way?
Oh no, I just show up this way. They're used to it now. I think I successfully converted one of my campuses to join Gish for the August hunt. So
that's fantastic. Good work. What ages are at your school?
Oh, I teach at a university, so we're all ages. So
okay.
We even have like 15, 16-year-olds. So from about that age to mature age students, I've had like 63-year-olds in my classes. So that's pretty good. Yeah.
Wow. So the 63-year-old was obviously held back for about You're gonna have to you're gonna have to take your sophomore year for the 32nd time. Um, how was the Gish Fest for you?
Oh, it was fantastic. I had the whole place to myself because I was staying with my brother at the time. So I just partied like there was no one there because there was literally no one there but me. It was
That
awesome.
sounds like such a good way to put use of the space. That sounds great. That's funny. I was just having a conversation with someone that I actually don't. I keep on finding myself like when I have a moment that I could be alone, I end up going and finding someone to hang out with, and then I realize like I'm not spending any time alone. I'm either with family or friends, and maybe I just need to do more scavenger hunts while I'm house sitting for someone. I'm gonna take a page from you.
That sounds like an awesome idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have something that you want to show us other than your beautiful wardrobe?
I do. I actually have my very, very first poem that I wrote. So this was from the mini hunt, so not the Gish Fest, but the first one. It was my very first Gish, and my team encouraged me to write the poem, so I did. And I have actually continued writing poetry because of that. So it's something that
Awesome.
I really, really enjoy. So I'd like to read it to you.
Please do.
And of course, it's titled Magic. In the morning, I sit outside, mind clear. Cool breeze touches skin and ruffles hair. Cold concrete beneath legs. Warm coat surrounds. Breathe deep, lungs feel cold air. Look into the endless morn, all black. Crickets sound, the sun is yet to rise. The moon is slight and Scorpio travels west, while stars still fill the skies. In this single moment of the universe, I am small, silent in the dark. Today, I am part of something bigger, where we all shall leave a mark.
That is quite lovely. Beautiful rhythm, lyricism, and language. Thank you. Well, thank you. It's very nice to talk to you. I hope to see you again in August and your entire campus. Hi, Nate.
Hi, Misha.
How are you?
There can be only one beard on this Zoom. I don't know if you read the bylaws. Just great, perfect, thanks. Okay, I feel better. I'm gonna leave.
Good. You two do look like doppelgangers.
Yeah, I thought that might be a possibility, but
yeah. Are you? What's your date of birth? Were you were you found abandoned at a hospital on Charlie's date of birth?
Wait a minute.
No.
Were you twins?
Why are you telling my story?
How was your Gish Fest?
Good. It was very good. Very short, which was fun in its own way. We had a smaller team this time. Not everyone from our usual team. We do it every year, and every mini hunt we've been involved in. But not everyone from our team was there. We had a small group, but we had a really fun day.
Oh, good. How great. Where are you in the world right now?
I'm in Framingham, Massachusetts.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's, my not far from my original stomping grounds.
Yes.
I'm
aware.
Okay. All right. Well, how's is it getting hot there yet?
Yes, and I'm actually at work right now. I'm on the 3rd floor, and it's so much hotter up here than everywhere else. And my AC doesn't work that well. And
well, you're not as soaked with sweat as you could be. So congratulations on that.
It's a little bit better today.
Do you have anything you want to show us?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So during the hunt, my wife had started fostering kittens through ARL, and we had 5 kittens and a mom. And so luckily, one of the items was a kitten bar. So I'd love to share with you.
I would love it if you would.
Our kitten bar. So there we go. So that's our kitten bar.
Wow.
So yeah, we had
And
quite a lot.
so after, can I ask you, after they got drunk, how did they act?
About the same. Kittens aren't really steady on their feet anyway.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Those tiny little beverages on the shelf there are quite impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. Nice work.
Thank you.
They look very much more interested in whatever's on the floor there.
Yeah, it was hard to get them to stay up on the bar. We took several pictures, and this was about the best. I was hoping to get all their faces and not just the butt of Daniel Tiger there in the back.
Are you going to keep all of these beasts?
No, they were actually all adopted out. We were actually found homes for all of them. Though
You found the homes for them.
we did, except for one, which is called a foster fail, which is when you foster and you're supposed to give them away, but then you don't.
Uh-huh.
The little one up front is a foster fail. We kept her. So we are actually adopting her. So we kept that one in the front.
Is that a real phrase?
Yes, that's what they call it, foster fail.
And is it a foster fail if you is typically that what happens? You actually
it
kind of get
happens
attached to one of the animals and then fail to find it a home?
It happens often enough. She was just very cute, and just sort of nuzzled her way into my heart, and I decided to keep her, and we named her after the actress Zazie Beetz.
No way. That's awesome. Well, that's very sweet. And by the way, I learned not long ago that fostering animals is actually something that is like very needed and very helpful.
It is.
So thank you for doing that.
Especially around this time of year, it's kitten season.
Mm-hmm.
When we dropped these ones off, they had two more for us. Two more what they call tiny tigers.
Uh-huh.
Tiny tigers are ones that are, maybe feral or haven't been around people, so they're not well socialized. And we have to go through a lot more work to try and get them ready for adoption. So we have two at the moment.
Uh-huh.
We're trying to get ready.
And then you have to like teach them how to use a cup and a napkin and fork and knife and all that stuff.
And not to scratch and bite people.
Well, very nice talking to you. Thanks for sharing from half an hour away from my hometown of Billerica.
Yeah. You're ever back in the
area? You're only 50 minutes from where my dad grew up in Rockland. So I think we have to have some chats here. I don't know.
Maybe that's why you two look so alike. Yeah, that makes sense now.
We may have some ancestry in common.
Have you both done 23andMe? I have a family member. I'm not going to identify them, but relatively close family member who did 23andMe and discovered, oh, you have a sister that lives 1 mile away. Can you imagine? Very exciting.
Well,
Charlie, if you ever want to connect, we can sit down and talk about it.
I'll find you on Ancestry, 23andMe, and Craigslist. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Taylor.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
What are you laughing at? Did you just hear a funny joke? Was it something Charlie said?
Sure. No, it was one of my friends. Their name is Jazz, and they're watching me right now.
Oh, and they're giving you some constructive criticism, I'm guessing, some feedback.
Oh yeah, definitely great. Supportive.
Super helpful. Where are you, Taylor?
I'm from Canada, in Manitoba.
Okay. Are you guys under kind of lockdown still? What's
yeah, we're mostly locked down. It's just kind of like essential things that are open for the most part.
Have you been in school or what?
I'm done school right now, but my university was online, but I'm still working, which is good. I work at a daycare.
Oh, okay. So you get out in the world a little bit.
Yeah, that's all I see. I go to work and I see a bunch of kids, and that's.
Does that mean that you got vaccinated?
I've got my first dose. I'm actually getting my second dose on Saturday.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
I know that Canada's a little bit behind the US on vaccinations.
Yeah, it's happening, but hopefully it'll all happen soon enough.
Yeah. You have something you want to share with us?
I've been told I have to share something I don't know if I want to share with you.
You do want to. You do.
Okay. So this is from not the last hunt, the hunt before that.
Uh-huh.
What month was that? I don't remember what month it was. I don't know. That was my very first hunt, and I did the Skittles art,
Uh-huh.
and I had 2 attempts.
I can't wait.
This was the first.
Oh, well, I have to say, that's quite impressive. That's quite
I didn't like it very much, so I did a second one, and it wasn't as bad.
that's great. Your chortling there made me think that we were going to be looking at an absolute train wreck, but this is a work of art. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy I did this one though, because it got me back into sketching and stuff.
That's
So
so great.
in the past few weeks, I've been sketching again. I mean, I that wasn't sketching, but
That's made from Skittles too. Your
it
hands are
is, and
tied
that
in
was
context.
great accomplishment because
Yeah.
that was a task.
I know. It wasn't
It's
intended.
very sticky.
Yeah. Well, Taylor, so nice talking to you in Manitoba.
It was nice talking to you
Thanks for
too.
joining us. Do you have any ideas, any requests for items that we should stick in the summer hunt, the big hunt that's coming around the corner?
I think we should do a puppet show.
Great.
I don't know of what, but I think that could be fun.
Note taken, promise given. We will have a puppet show.
I will hold you to that.
Great.
And I will make sure everyone else does too.
Get your puppets oiled. That was a disgusting thing to say. All right. Bye, Taylor.
Can you before we go on to Rissa here, can you tell me what puppet oiling is?
It's an ancient art form, and there used to be an entire cottage industry built around puppet oilers. Puppets were oiled, not surprisingly, from puppy oil, which was the process of making puppy oil was quite horrible, and luckily we don't do it anymore. But I'm just giving you a little history lesson here. I'm sure you probably already knew these things. You're welcome, Charlie. Hi, Rissa.
Hi, Misha.
How's it going?
Good. And we actually talked like 2 weeks ago for GalaxyCon.
I was like, you look very familiar, like recent familiar. How are
Very.
you?
I'm good.
Big so I can see you better. Oh, hi. Yes.
Me again.
Hi. How's life?
It's going ups and downs, but this is one of the ups. It's always good.
Last night I was talking to my sister-in-law, and she asked me how's it going, and I said, how dare you ask such a question at a time like this? And I said, what do you respond to that question when people ask you? And she says, I say it's going.
Yeah.
You just said. So,
I mean, that's the French. I was a French major, so ça va.
Ça va means it's going?
Like.
Oh, I've always heard ça va and not known its literal translation.
Yep, it goes.
Good to know. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me that. Do you have anything that you want to talk about? Show, share, get off your chest?
I do. Well, so I've got what I showed you for GalaxyCon that I was thinking other people might enjoy seeing, but I've also got something from the Gish Mini or the Gish Fest.
Let's do both.
So the one that I showed you that you quite liked was the ambergram.
Oh, yes. You know, I was like, I can't remember what she's talking about right now, but I have thought about that a few times, and then I was even. Can you tell me? Sorry, I actually wanted to try to figure out how to do that with Mason because she loves drawing.
Yeah, I can text it to you too.
Okay, you could also just tell me right now because I'm taking notes.
It's hard to do. So okay.
What do you call it? Is there a name for that? Like
ambigram.
Ambigram?
Like ambidextrous, both hands. Ambigram, like both graphic, both visual.
Okay, got it. Yeah,
it's easier if you start with, I don't know. So like this was the other one where it's super easy to be identical up and down with the exact same word for Castiel, obviously. You've just got to learn which letters look similar. But this was the Castiel that turns into Misha.
Oh, that's very impressive. Very good work. Maybe we should do one of those items in the Big Hunt too.
I was hoping you would. That was actually, I love doing amigrams. They're super fun. I've been trying to do one for Jared and Jensen too, but I haven't figured one out yet.
And you know what? Just to make it super fun and fair, we should probably say that Rissa Barbadoro is disqualified from that item. You can't participate.
Write that down.
Wait, what's your other share?
The other one was this. It was the 3 songs and then like a CD cover for what they stood for. These are the songs that we added to the Gish playlist. And this was the first Gish event for anyone on our team. We had 15 people on the team, but 10 of them ghosted us. So it was about 5 of us.
No way.
Which was interesting. And this was mostly put together by my teammate Paige, with input from all of us. And so we picked the Pink song, which I won't say out loud, to support mental illness. We picked Kissed a Girl because all of us identify as queer something in the LGBTQIA+, which I don't know if you've heard the term alphabet mafia, but that's what we're calling it now.
Okay, great.
And then the last one, I don't know if you've listened to Radio Company's Volume 2 yet, but track 3, Watching Over Me, sounds like it could be Dean singing to Cass. So we had to include that one too, because we all believe in Destiel.
Great. I will, you know what? I have to listen to his album. I keep on.
It's so good.
Getting that. I'm just taking notes like crazy this seminar. All right. Thank you. So nice to see you.
Thank you. You too, Misha.
Bye.
Bye.
How's it going for you, Berto? Good.
A lot of chat. I'm enjoying it.
Good. Good to see you. Hey, Jay.
Hey, hi, Misha. I can't actually see you because I'm on my phone because technology has decided that it's gonna, just not work for me today.
Well, if you swipe over, it'll bring up a gallery view.
Oh, hold on. Thank you.
We should do a seminar on Zoom at some point.
Nice work, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie, for saving my life. Okay, so hi. First of all, I wanted to say that I absolutely hate you because it's like midnight for me, and these times are ridiculous.
Sorry. Where are you?
I'm in Poland. I'm Polish, so this is just something that I deal with.
Well, I would suggest
American
maybe
events.
Moving closer to where I live.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna like lasso the continent and just gonna pull it my way because that seems like something to do.
So it is what time for you?
It's midnight.
Oh, that's not so bad.
When we were doing the 6-hour mini hunt like recently, it started at 9 p.m. and we like talked with our team afterwards for a bit, and I went to bed as the sun was rising, like it was 4 a.m.
Are you like 2 hours later than London?
I'm an hour behind London. Yeah.
An hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for your suffering.
It's all your fault.
No. It
Yes.
was Charlie's idea at the time. The time was all Charlie's idea. Right, Charlie?
Okay, so I'll make sure to send Charlie blackmail. I wanted to. Yes, I actually 2 things real quick, if that's okay. One is spoken word. The other is this wretched thing. So first of all, which one do you want first? Because I can show you something fun, or I can tell you something heavy-ish but also happy. So Your choice.
Let's do heavy. Let's do fun first.
Okay. So this was actually my first time doing Gish, like the mini hunt that I did recently, like this one, obviously. And so there's this thing in our team that apparently all the newcomers do the portrait of Jensen
Yes.
first. And obviously
It's
this
like a
year it was
hazing ritual.
mustard. Yes.
Okay.
And
Let's see.
the only denim I had was jorts I made a while ago, which don't fit me anymore. So I drew this lovely, not so much, the portrait, actually 3 of Jensen. I call this Jensen mustard ackles, if you will.
That
So
is
there's like
very impressive.
Jensen number 1, and then there's Jensen number 2.
Wow.
And then just because you can't have enough, there is also like Mountain Man Jensen on both the leg things, whatever you call that, in the English language.
Wow.
So there you go. What I have to tell you about these that you cannot know through the internet is that this thing smells wretched, and I don't know if I want to frame it or give it the hunter's funeral. Like, I have no clue. So that's
I would
that.
maybe try to air that out as much as possible as my prescription. That looks.
It's like you unfold it slightly and it's like, wow, mastered. So fun times. Right. So for the happy/heavy thing.
Yes.
So this year has been rather difficult for me mentally, as it was for everybody involved, I'm sure. But this year has been particularly bad because I've been kind of struggling with PTSD, which is something that just dropped, this year for me, which is fantastic, and I love that. And it's been just a year of constant feeling like I'm running from something, like I'm struggling to keep it together, like something's chasing me and everything. And I have to say that I am incredibly thankful for this thing that's happening right here, and that happened, that I participated in the mini hunt, because that was the first time in 12 months, and I kid you not, 12 months, that I didn't feel like the world was crushing down on me. I just had fun for 6 hours, and I felt like a human being, and I felt okay. And I'm so incredibly thankful for that. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And just, I think we're all lucky that happened for you. It was a really hard year for connection in general. And I think knowing that you feel like you're a part of the human family and a community is really, I think a lot of us discovered that's really important to our emotional makeup. And when you take that away, like this past year did, it's a real challenge, and we have to I think, recalibrate in the wake of this, and prioritize that community and creativity and all the other things that brings with it. But I'm glad to hear that, and I hope that you keep playing with us if you're new to this.
Oh, I will. I'm hooked. You have me just on the drip right now.
Great. Well, maybe that's a good sentimental note for us to start wrapping up on, and let everyone know that I want to share that I also am grateful for this community in the past year. I think it gave me a place to ground and connect, and to try to have a positive impact collectively with you, my playmates and coworkers. So thank you. Thanks. I got to know Berto this year, which was lovely. And Charlie and Kristen and Chris knocked it out of the park all year. And thank you to all of you for everything that you've done. And thank you to all of you participants, playmates, contributors, and fellow ne'er-do-wells. It's been a lot of fun playing with you. We have a big hunt coming up. This is the coup de grace of the year in August. So let's do it. Let's have I think, frankly, like taking off the shackles and fetters of the year and a half of pandemic and coming back out into the world in August, which is going to be possible for a lot of us, not for everyone, but for most of the people who participate in GISH. I think that they're going to be more or less able to start participating in something in the real world in August. And for those who can't, for those who are still in some form of lockdown, this hunt in August is going to straddle those two worlds. So we'll have plenty of stuff for people who are ready to go out and start licking lampposts. And we have plenty of stuff for people who are still using hand sanitizer on lampposts. So don't rally your friends. Let's get together. Let's have a really fun August hunt and meaningful at the same time. And we have something for you guys. We compiled a little playlist from your recommended songs for the GISH playlist, and I think we're going to try to post it in the chat, but also email it to everybody, because I think we have everyone's email addresses, phone numbers, place of residence, and credit card numbers and passport identification information here, so we can we'll email that to you. Charlie, what am I forgetting right now? What should I be saying that I'm not saying?
Well, no, you said everything. I think it's, we're in this weird place where the world is split into these smaller seams of people who are in different sort of lockdown and not lockdown, and vaccination and not vaccination. And I think this hunt is, as you said, going to be this celebration of how far we've made it, and that there could be a light at the end of the tunnel if we just keep working together, keep making the world a little bit weirder and better, keep making art. This feeling, this positive feeling from GISH Fest, from us all in here, this like sort of calming, fun moment right now, we need to spread that to other people. And there are a lot of reasons that people will say they can't participate in something like this. Everyone's going through a different storm, and then we're in different boats and stuff, but the more you can help them understand that this is something that can help you through that, help others improve their conditions in their lives, or just have a break from all the madness and all the scariness for a minute. And Misha, you leading the charge on that, and I mean, you've changed my life by bringing me into this family, this community of weirdos. It's been a ride, and so let's keep doing that for other people. And this hunt is going to be, what we've talked about so far, this hunt is going to be unlike anything that we've done before. And there's a lot to celebrate and a lot of need out there. So there's going to be a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. And we now know that we're going to have an ambigram item and a puppet item. So,
that's one item off the list.
What more draw do you need, right?
Done. Puppets? We forgot about the puppets.
Yeah. And puppy oil. Thank you all. Nice to see some of you, and nice to see all of your comments. Puppetry Oilers. Oh, that's
Oilers.
I see that's a comment right there. Somebody's making a comment. Puppetry Oilers. We've got to have puppetry Oilers in the hunt too. Okay. Bye, everyone. Good to see you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Mon. See ya.
Bye, Mon.